Okay, I messed up. I had the soil up here where I could lay the trays up here real easy and plant in them. And I planted all this down to here, and I haven't brought new soil into here, and I didn't leave myself a spot for me to do my seedlings. I'm always doing silly stuff like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and plant this tray down here on the ground. Now mind you, I'm always in grungies, so it's all good. I can take a shower, but it's not fun when it's cold. And then I'll walk over here and just get the good soil, and then I'll plant maybe up there and just have my stuff right here and just plant in the trays right there where at least it's tall enough. I kind of ran out of room. I'm gonna have to figure out some shelving up here. I wished I knew somebody that could build me a shelf, well, actually shelves all the way up where at least could do some seed trays on there. Just the size of the seed trays. So against the wall, maybe that big. That way I can still get through here. I'm gonna go ahead and probably end up pulling that out of here. Just unhook it all. Because it used to be a raspberry trellis. I had red raspberries growing on it, and then the fire come and burned it. So I had to kind of repaint it, and it don't look too good. You can tell it probably should have been like sandblasted and then painted, but I don't know. In here it's just kind of gonna get all yucky, so because of the condensation and such, which I guess it'll do the same outside, but I need to just take it out of here. And I could do some shelving right in there and just move the plants upward, and then that way I can just kind of climb over. I kind of wish we would have a little area right here where I could get through. But I need some kind of shelving back here so I can do the seed trays and not use the other greenhouses, because I've always used the propane heat. And since potato took office, the propane went through the roof, and it's always worked for me because the greenhouses were vented, but it was very expensive then. It would really be expensive now. So I really don't want to do that. And today, I don't know if y'all can see that. It's hard for me to tell what the camera can see and what I can see. It's a little bit above 50 degrees. I don't know what it is outside. It's not too terribly cold out there. But at least it's 50 something degrees in here, which is fine for most plants. But to get the ones to germinate, I would probably need to put them back here and then just put some kind of a, I don't know what to do, because looks like one of those things come up, or Pidge got in here. I ran out of room, and I wished I would have thought this through a little bit better than what I did. We live and we learn. But let me get down here on the ground with y'all. I'm getting old, and it's not fun getting down. Sometimes you can't get back up. So I've got some stuff I need to plant. And I've got my seeds kind of scattered, but I'm trying to do this. I've got to keep look at my fingernails from digging in the dirt. Tweezers, your markers, your tags, and your seeds. And then you need a little thing to plant in. You can do some broccoli rabe, some Brussels sprouts. Get those planted, get my phone up there. And I'm using I went ahead and got some other stuff, some other trays Here, I need this to put my seeds in. And I think I'm gonna start out with, for this tray, I'm not sure what I'll do just yet. A lot of the, like the Brussels sprouts and the broccoli and all that need to go in those bigger trays. But for these, I went and got these out of storage. There's a little bit bigger, but I can fit several. I'm getting all wet here. Tomatoes, peppers, eggplants. And so I really like these. And then I did find some of those that some people had given me, these little inserts, because people are so nice. They get a hold of me and they're like, hey, I've got a bunch of stuff, do you need it? And I'm like, yeah, I'll take it. So I don't pass that down. I just kind of just wash it off with some soapy water and then just rinse it. No big deal. And then I put them in storage. And they've been in storage for a while, so they've been through a lot of cold and a lot of heat, so there shouldn't be anything on them. But you gotta wash them. Anyway, I'm gonna figure this out. I kind of wasn't thinking and I ran out of room. But I might measure these seed trays and see if I can't. They may not look good, but maybe start building in here some trays and then just use the, for the shelving like I did in the other greenhouse, just use the hardware cloth. Anyway, I'll figure it out, but I got some more seeds in, and there's all the stuff that needs, oh yeah, I just spilled some seeds all over the floor. And that looks like eggplant seed. Darn it. So that'll have to be cleaned up, or I'll have stuff growing in the walkway here. It's kind of fun when you do stuff like this, because you can just toss it outside in an area and watch it all come up. I've done that like on the other section of our land, just kind of tossed stuff up and then just let my neighbor know. And that way they can just harvest, give them some free food. Not a bad deal. Alright, I'm making a mess. I gotta get to planting. I'll figure out which seeds I dropped and what I got rid of. I need to do some peppermint. Remember, I couldn't find the peppermint, so I'm planting peppermint and spearmint also, some dandelion. I'm gonna go ahead and plant some zinnias. I love zinnias. And it looks like, oh, that was watermelon radish seed. Darn it. I love the watermelon radish, is my favorite. If you haven't grown it, you should. Spearmint. I need some spearmint. I do spearmint and peppermint, and I'm going to do some